Hey everyone, welcome to Morethanmeetstheseguys. We're doing a little special edition here with Transformers number 22 from Skybound. Just came out. I'm here with Boo of the AxonUnderground.com as always
Howdy.
with comics. Hi, how are you doing?
All
Um,
right.
Now we get into
Drenched.
this, man. This is this thing that just keeps on rolling. These issues are just trucking along at full pace.
They've laid the groundwork, the foundation, and now it's just the action can just continue from one page to the next. It's
Man, I
like,
don't know. There's like they're building more and more as things go on. It doesn't have to be built so much anymore,
yeah,
but
the groundwork's laid. Now they can
yeah,
just run with it.
and they are running with it. Um, Sorry, I'm drinking coffee because I didn't sleep really well last night, but so I'm gonna hold my cup.
Your cup.
Yes. Uh, well, man, we started this whole thing out with yes, Superion. I'm wounded. I must land. Yeah, I mean,
He's having an Inferion moment.
yeah. I mean, Slingshot's dead already, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty yeah, he's pretty wounded. Um
Apparently, Slingshot was the pilot of the group, and they
yeah,
were all merged.
no joke, man. And Wheeljack's right. He says they can't stay here. Yeah, I'm sure Starscream's tracking or trailing our smoke plume, so they're gonna be here soon. And Optimus is like Wheeljack can barely move. Optimus is looking rough. I mean, he
Yeah,
did
he's
have
in real bad shape.
he did have everyone take off his arm at the shoulder.
Yeah. And it looked like they didn't stop till they were halfway through his chest.
Right? And Wheeljack's like, look, I know when you can't move or anything, we got to press on, and then all these trucks show up. They're here. We finally found them. You know, and they're all. I'm all thinking also like, man, this is where it all goes down.
You're waiting for it to be like Duke, G.I. Joe, and all of them, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
after what we saw last issue with Ultra Magnus, I'm waiting for a
right.
full on, like dissection crew out here.
And it seems like the Autobots lot to go from bad to worse, like, out of
Constantly.
the frying pan into the fire, right?
Yeah. But as it turns out, it's Dr. Leo. Um, I guess from the neighboring city.
Yeah, he was running the hospital.
That's right. That's where I know him
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Spike was in the hospital.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly where okay. Never mind. That makes a lot of sense and it all comes together. He's like, look, like you guys helped all the innocents out. You did what you had to. You put your life on line for us. Now it's our turn to do it for you. So
Yeah, it's some what goes around comes around, you
yeah.
know.
And
Finally some of the good of it's coming back to him.
yep. And it's almost like a militia crew with them, like you heard the doc.
Oh, they got car carriers, dude. They
Oh
rolled
yeah.
up. It's not just like any old trucks. It's
No.
like they got car carriers. So they know who they're coming for.
Yeah, exactly. No, I love that. It's that's great. And that's we kind of leave it off there. We don't know what's going on there for the time being, but something we all expect here. Cliff Jumper is like, is that like the little one's like, yeah, Space Bridge. We built it from the bigger one, but we got it working against you. You can go back and help Optimus Prime, and we can take Shredhead here, and we can mount a, counteroffensive and take back our planet.
Yeah, because they've been leading us to think that Shredhead was the one that was going to go through, but it turns out Alita is saying Cliff Jumper's going through.
Yeah, funny thing there. Um, so yeah, and Lita says as much. Autobot will be you, and she looks almost just like I don't know if it's the right word is like tranquil, but she looks like she's like, okay, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah, she's trying to be as friendly about it and, understanding and saying that, yeah, we really need him because he's stronger here and you'll be better able to help Carly, on Earth.
Yep. And I mean, this was honestly this was brought to our what was going to happen was pretty much brought up to us a long time ago where you know Shredhead's Carly's van, man.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen eventually, so Cliff Jumper does like a flip over his over him and kicks Shredhead into the portal.
Yeah, after Alita said, okay, yeah, I want to leave you two to say your goodbyes. So,
Yeah, yeah, and no, she's big mad. Well, because Shredhead's this powerful freaking fighter.
yeah,
She's
they
like,
need him on Cybertron bad.
yeah, and Blue Streak put this traitor in chains.
Yeah, she went from tranquil and placating to pissed.
Yeah, real pissed.
I mean, she got
Yeah,
angry face.
yeah, she does. You go cut back to the Autobots. They're all in the car carriers and being taken back to the hospital where they have tents set up. There's like Red Cross tents everywhere here, and they're trying to
And
get
the
them to.
hospital's still like half wrecked.
Oh yeah, that's that's why the tents are all out here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Um,
They turned that hospital into a MASH unit.
yeah, they did. They really did. I mean, I want to just kick Optimus Prime. Doctor, the risk you take is for us, so I can't accept. Dude, you can't do much else right now.
That's typical Optimus, though. He
It
doesn't want
is.
anybody else to get hurt for what he's doing, but he
Yep,
doesn't realize humans have a stake in this too.
exactly. But he's led into his big tent where you see the body of Ratchet. And
Yeah,
yeah, chest all exploded out. He's not looking good there either. Because he's dead.
yeah.
Um, and we go into the whole like, hey, Ratchet, I failed you as a leader. Can you ever forgive me? And as a friend, I was not good enough for you. He's doing the flipping Rodimus Prime stuff right now.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
Optimus had those moments too, especially in the Marvel comics even.
In the Marvel comics, he did, but in the
Yeah.
show, which I feel this is more, pulling from the show, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a lot more comic influence here.
Well, I guess their personalities seem more like the comics sometimes,
Mm.
with the grimness of it,
Oh
whereas
yeah,
the designs are definitely more Sunbow. But the
yeah,
Sunbow show never got to get too grim with it, at least until Rodimus was around.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because Optimus always saved the day and no one could die because they were saving them all to die in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
this is crazy scene. His eyes shoot out, this pinkish light, purplish light,
Hmm.
and the Matrix flies out of his chest.
Yeah.
Like it's trying to escape the influence of Megatron's arm.
Well, that and it's also kind of like, when a leader dies, the Matrix emerges.
And
So there's kind of hints of that too.
yeah, it's very much that. It's almost like a Green Lantern ring. It's popping out of his chest and searching for the next leader.
Right.
And which we get a little hint of where that could go. Yeah, towards as this
To
comic.
Guy Gardner.
I, she loved to see a leader with the attitude and the I don't give a care attitude the Guy Gardner has.
Yeah, just don't put him up against Batman.
I mean, Guy Gardner,
One punch.
yeah. Oh yes. So they get trying to figure out what's going on. The Matrix, coming out of his chest, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with it because it hasn't, since Sparky walked into it, it hasn't really charged. I think it says.
Yeah,
Yeah. But he kind of goes into the whole thing of Megatron's arm being attached. It's kind of it's almost like a disease that's
it
trying to take
poisoned him.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that.
I really want to see more of what that's about because
Yeah, I do too.
it's tied to the Quintessons.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Because the Quintessons changed Megatron, so it has to be something with that.
Yeah.
Man, look, Optimus Prime's trying to give this whole, speech. Wheeljack, one of you must take up the mantle and be the new leader. And they're like, no, we can't do that. Jazz is like, no, 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 you don't have the choice. And Optimus Prime's like, hey, it's been forced upon you. And Spike's like, hey guys, I could do this, Optimus. It reminds me of Jack from Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
It's this whole thing where Jack was kind of like in a sense, he carried the Matrix for a short time.
Hmm.
Sticks his hand in, then goes and grabs Optimus Prime, and they get locked
Well,
into a
Optimus grabs him,
or
trying
Optimus
to pull
grabs
him
him,
out.
yeah.
Yeah,
But they get locked
because
into this moment.
he's a link between the Matrix and
Mhm.
Optimus,
Yes,
and he
and
didn't
maybe
get to charge his power ring.
it kind of looks like he's doing that actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that might be the way this is heals Optimus Prime for all we know. So we'll find out, I guess, as it goes.
Well, they wake up inside of the Matrix.
Yep. We're
So
doing a classic Rodimus Prime. I'm in the Matrix. Let's go through all the history stuff.
right.
But it
And did you
shows,
notice when Optimus woke up inside the Matrix, he had his toy eye colors?
oh, he does. Look at that.
Yeah, he's
And
got
he
the
has,
yellow eyes like the
and
toy,
he has both arms. Um,
right?
so yeah, he
That's
shows
the
up at the,
residual self
yes,
in
the
the
id.
Matrix.
Yeah, he shows up at the Hall of Primes. And I'm looking at this like, see, like Prima. The others I don't really know about, but Prima's there with the sword in front because
It
he's
looks
got
like
the
that might
Matrix.
be Alchemist there.
That could be. That could be. And maybe Onyx to the end there, the furthest one on that row. Onyx has kind of like an animal, like an alien animal kind of look to him.
Yeah,
So
I always look for the wings to tell him. And I don't know if that's another one up there, way at the top.
it looks like it the way the I don't know the
Was
light
that
livery.
Amalgamus or whatever, the one that
Maybe
is always changing?
that could be,
Yeah.
but it's definitely
But
Prime. You
yeah,
see
there's
that?
the 13 primes. They got some of the 13 primes in there, so
Yeah, you see the Matrix in the hilt of on the hilt of Primus sword. So
yeah.
definitely. And that's where we leave off Optimus Prime for now. But man, there's this whole scene. It's Soundwave trying to find or trying to track the where the Autobots went.
Yeah, so apparently they didn't have Starscream tracing their
No,
smoke trail, which would have been easy because, like I said, they were leaving it like breadcrumbs behind them.
yeah, really. And they're saying there's like Soundwave says there's nothing new, but there's some footprints and there's some handprints also on the ground. And
Yeah, they're all and they're old. They're not
yeah,
new. Yeah,
Megatron's wondering what is this? He digs up the corpse of that deer that Optimus accidentally killed.
yeah.
And he's Megatron's trying to figure this out. Why is he doing this and so on. Soundwave's backing him up like a foolish gesture, my lord.
Now, it seems
Um,
like Megatron's only thinking of things that'll help Cybertron. He doesn't care about
yeah.
anything else, so he can't see the point of it.
So yeah, he's holding this corpse though. He's like, he says, yeah. He's saying like, even I can see how amazing this planet is, but if we're gonna take back and like rebuild Cybertron and be able to be like victorious here, we have to get rid of all these ties to this kind of stuff. We
Like
need
sentiment, it takes
yes,
sacrifice to do it.
exactly. Any sort of like empathy, it has to be sacrificed,
You
even the
have to make
smallest
the hard
creature.
decisions.
Yeah, and he squishes the corpse, which is kind of gross too. And I don't know, for some reason, squishing a corpse of a deer is worse than squishing a fresh one. Not that I've done either, mind you. I promise I really haven't.
All I
Um,
was thinking of was the laughing deer from Evil Dead 2.
I love the Popeye lamp so much. Yeah. So he goes into this whole thing like kind of he's trying to explain like how that he appreciates some things about Prime, and he wants Prime to learn the hard lesson.
Yeah, well, and he also says that he was given a gift. He was tested, and through that trial, he was given a gift. He was
Yeah.
found worthy, and that's certainly referring to what the Quintessons did to him.
Yeah, but he wants to call it the search. It was trying to learn that final lesson before he Megatron ends him. And he's like, and Soundwave's like, well, what's the lesson? He says, simple. All hope leads to ruin. And yeah,
That's an odd lesson because the Decepticons kind of have hope in Megatron.
yeah, in context, I see what he's trying to say, but yeah, I can see what you'd think that too. Man, there is an ID4 reference here. There's so much is.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, they have the squadron of helicopters and jets
Mm-hmm.
from the aircraft carriers
Mm-hmm.
going into the city, and what is it? It's the main guy, the first guy. This is a big one, or this is the big one guy sound off. They're going through all the Eagle. I guess he's Eagle One,
Yeah.
and I guess Eagle One is the brother of the guy who got killed.
Yeah. Was it Frost?
Yeah, Frost. Dude, the last guy in the end, that guy reminds me so much of oh, what's his name? Um, cousin Eddie from the Christmas Vacation movie. He played the crazy drunk. Uh,
Oh yeah, you talking about Randy Quaid,
Randy Quaid, yeah, he kind of has a whole Randy Quaid going on thing, and their call signs were Eagle. He would have been like Eagle 16 or whatever.
right?
So Eagle 5 feels good to be live. Yeah, I don't know. I got totally as soon as I saw that, I got Randy Quaid vibes.
Well, did you see the name on his helmet?
Ben,
Yeah, that's supposed to be Ben Abernathy, the executive editor of the comic.
yeah, I saw that towards the end of the book. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's probably more. It looks like Ben Abernathy.
yeah. So they may have gotten a double dig on him there.
That maybe yeah. Oh yeah, they go in there and Starscream immediately just starts ripping through planes.
Oh, they don't even see him coming.
No, he just that's why that's the Frost, I guess. You see the reflection. I thought he was like remembering what happened to his brother. Oh no, that's actually Starscream coming up and ripping him in pieces,
Yeah. Well,
which
they
was
make you think that it's like
mhm.
you're thinking like he's flashing back, and it's like, nah, this is what's happening.
This is happening
Mhm.
right now. And what's worse is he's got Megatron. So Megatron's pretty much controlling Starscream. So Starscream, I think, has some of his faculties. Is he's being led around by Megatron.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
and well, Starscream does this part pretty good anyway.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
they shoots through an aircraft carrier with one shot and just destroys it, sinks it. Done. That's going to be a bit of a morale loss.
yeah. It's also going
Oh.
to stir up the ant bed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and then there's different pilots like Ben Abernathy himself. I can't shake him, and he's gone. There's then we go over to see Bruticus.
Was that
He,
a Porkins reference?
I can't shake him. It kind of seems like it. Come on, Ben. They making all kinds of digs at you, man. Yeah, and then there's you guys coming over at Bruticus, and we discover really quickly that Bruticus has a Legolas and Gimli thing going on.
Oh, totally.
15, 16, 17, 18. He's like stepping on tanks. And like,
He's
oh
like a kid on the playground.
yeah, he is. He's just having a good old time. He's like, oh, the things count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23. And there's Devastator in the background. Pathetic. I'm at 37. What? So they basically say he's like, then my killing must continue. All right, man. They're just having a great time playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some Legolas and Gimli vibes there.
Totally, totally. And Devastator is Legolas, which
Oh, he is
considering,
the one in green.
yeah, that's true. That's very true. Uh, we go to is that Colonel Flag?
Yes.
Colonel Flag interviewing Carly, and he's just trying to get some stuff out of her. Like, you must know something. Your mom, your father was one of the first humans to be killed. Was the first human to be killed by them. So you must know some weaknesses or anything. And she's like, "Look, yeah, I got to know them, but there's not. I didn't learn anything special. They're like us. They're just living things. They're just bigger, man." And he
You
like,
know, this is her opportunity to really tell him, some of them are good guys and want to help us,
yeah.
so if you go through killing them all indiscriminately, you're gonna mess it up,
Well, I mean,
you
she
know.
does say that there's good ones, there's bad ones. They need
Right,
field
but
those
she
bad
doesn't
guys.
really elaborate,
Yeah.
and she could have elaborated a little more to make it easier.
So you're trying to draw all about symbol. Like, no, that's not right. Yeah, it's kind of like this. Look for
Yeah.
these guys. These are the ones you want on your side.
Yeah. Like the guy you're torturing in the other room.
Oh, we're gonna get there in a sec.
Yeah.
And then Flag goes off, talking about, the West Coast is falling, Tacoma's a wasteland, Seattle's under attack as we speak. So I'm guessing Bruticus and Devastator are at Seattle. That's
Oh, yeah, from before.
yeah. Oh,
And I mean,
they're still there. Okay.
well, no, I think they're with Megatron and them at their new
Yeah.
assault, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They jump around a lot, man. Like they can be anywhere on the West Coast at this point. They just go through
Right.
cities and mow them down. And
Yeah, because
then
I can't really tell the skyline of where they are because that place is wrecked. I don't know, is that Portland? Is that supposed to be Portland?
maybe I don't know. So yeah, he finishes off by like, time to choose a side, Carly. Help us protect you. Help us protect this beautiful country. And she gets the
Oh,
last
it's sorry, it's Seattle's under attack.
Seattle. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And she gets the last dig. What? Protect it like bombing Orcas Island, General Flag. Oh yeah, right. So it's General Flag, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't get the reference to Orcas Island. Is that the one where they got Ultra Magnus?
Maybe.
I'm
Let me
thinking
look.
about it because she's trying to explain to him they're good ones, and I think she was there with him, and they attacked the island and you know ballistic. Maybe that could be. I'm not sure the Orcas Island is a reference to, but maybe we'll go back and look it up later. But we go back to Doc sitting in this control room with these doctors who are essentially just shocking Ultra Magnus over and over again to see what it does.
Yeah, that's when she was captured with Magnus.
Yeah, okay. So that's where
Yeah.
they were. That's what I kind of thought. And Doc is watching this all go on, and he's listening to them say, "Good, good. Yeah, let's see what kind of reaction you get out of shocking him again." And Doc pulls a gun. He aims at the enlisted soldiers over there, and he's like, "Look, I have to help someone here." He hits something to execute. All the screens they have they're green screens with execute right on the top of each one of them.
Yeah.
So he's obviously been setting something up. And that is going to be releasing the bonds for Ultra Magnus.
Oh, I thought he was torrenting games there.
I mean, it is a army facility. I'm sure they have great Wi-Fi. Um, no, he sets Ultra Magnus free, and there's the scientist is there. He's like, so that's supposed to happen, and that's when everything goes belly up at the base. Security breach. Ultraman just rips over open walls and just runs through the facility trying to get
Yeah.
Carly.
Well,
And
I thought at first Doc was going to play War Thunder there.
oh
He's going to leak more documents.
man, that would have been
Now,
fantastic.
did you notice the onomatopoeia when Magnus broke loose, though?
Skreekunk. What?
Skreonk. That's
Yeah.
traditionally the Godzilla roar
Hmm.
onomatopoeia, which I'm sure is like supposed to be like metal fatiguing and
Oh
breaking.
yeah, definitely
But
that.
yeah, Skreonk is generally the Godzilla roar.
Yeah, the rat-a-tat-tats of all the machine guns and everything like
Yeah.
that. Flag's like, stop that robot. And Ultraman just grabs Carly. She's like, whoa. And then they leave.
Yeah.
They skedaddle. And they don't stop until they're out there. And he puts down Carly and puts down Doc, who's been riding in I guess, in his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to protect him. And Doc's like, you leave me here. I've got to face consequences of what I just did. And yeah. And Carly's like, who is this guy? And
I wonder if that's a little foreshadowing there.
oh, why he's in G.I. Joe or something?
No, where was Doc riding in Magnus?
Yeah. Okay. Good point.
I wonder if we got a little foreshadowing there in the Matrix chamber in Magnus's chest.
Yeah. I think this is a red herring having Ultra Magnus break out when there's something going on with the Matrix and Prime.
Yeah.
But it's good red herring.
Yeah.
And Ultra Magnus is like, why did you help me? He's like, man, look, once I was captured and I was tortured, and how Ultra Magnus says, how do you stand now? How do you live? Like, man, I have people that need me, so I keep going. Do you have anyone like that? And that was, all right, that's what Ultra Magnus needed here is, yeah, I do. And he transforms and he's out of there. So it's like
I,
he's hmm?
I just think he needs Doc more. He leaves Doc there to face the consequences of actions, but honestly, I think Magnus needs more time with Doc.
He needs some counseling for a while.
Right?
Doc needs to be like his transector or whatever. His
See, that would be cool.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then we go back to the chamber where or the tent rather, where you have Spike with his hand in Prime, and then Prime holding his hand, and they're breathing and everything's cool, but that's about it. I mean, they won't come out of whatever's happening.
Yeah, they're in like a trance state
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, I mean, they had the whole thing where they're open their eyes when it first happened. They're both their eyes are glowing, so obviously they're linked that way. Which I'm kind of curious if that's going to play into anything with Spike as we go on.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sure it will.
like I said, it's very much a Jack from Transformers Prime moment. And Wheeljack actually has a very wise observation here. He's like, we don't really understand anything about the Matrix. We just, it is all they really know. And We don't really sparingly a small amount of what's going on inside of it, and so maybe having that Cybertron's interacting with the Matrix over time has changed it, and we really don't understand it all still, and I don't think we ever will. It's really he's
Yeah, they don't think they realize, how much they don't know about it until
yeah,
now.
that's what I was trying to get through my word
Yeah.
salad. But the doctor gets a message that the government's transmitting over all frequencies that they're falling back for a final stand in Chicago. And
Yeah, they're telling basically everyone to vacate the West Coast.
yeah,
And I mean, not just off the West Coast, but, to the Midwest, just
yeah,
abandoning the whole western half of the US. California, which hasn't even been touched. I guess they're trying
I
to
don't,
move them along. I don't know, but
yeah,
man,
and it's like what was it? Oh gosh, Transformers, the Michael Bay, the third movie,
yeah.
Battle of Chicago,
Hmm.
and like
Yeah, the
Chicago,
Dark of the Moon. Yeah.
yeah, Dark of the Moon, yeah, and which as much as I make fun of those movies, I think Dark of the Moon is probably my favorite one.
Yeah, Dark of the Moon was my favorite as well.
Yeah.
That's when we finally got Transformers, what we wanted to see,
Dude.
people getting disintegrated and
Oh, yeah.
cities being
Brutal.
trashed and yeah.
And I like the after effects of that where there was like if you see a robot speak up, they had like the anti-robot task force at
That
that
whole
point.
thing took a really dark path.
It did. And then we got Mark Wahlberg.
Well, I think like that's where they kind of lost their way a bit
It did.
because then you don't have again, you have Optimus standing as the Superman Boy Scout type. Now it's, oh, the Autobots are on the run from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um and yeah, then we have like you're saying there's a I didn't read the letters you may have. I haven't read them myself, but we're going little character spotlight on Alita 1.
Yeah,
And
I
of course,
browsed through the letters. There's some interesting little name drops to like Miyazaki
mm,
and stuff
oh,
like that for inspiration. And they mention that they love Defensor.
okay.
Yeah, so
That's
I have a feeling we'll be seeing some
Ectobot soon.
Protectobots. Yeah, because Daniel Warren Johnson said he loved Defensor.
Well, that is definitely a choice.
Yes. Oh, and they also dropped a little bug in their ear for where is it? Oh, about Scramble City Combiners, switching up the members.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone mentioned that and he looked it up and said, "Wow, that's an amazing idea. I wish I'd thought of that." So I think he really likes the idea of
nice.
scrambling the combiners.
I kind of feel that this is in a way is it's not as not as basic as Bob Ford and Larry DiTilio on Beast Wars not knowing a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
but it's like we're by the letters you get to expand the writers and the creators in general
Oh
their
yeah.
look on it, which is
Well,
nice.
it's always best when you have that kind of repertoire between the fans and the writers.
It is, it really is.
And I mean, like I said, this team is really heavy in like the Sunbow series and a
Yeah.
little bit of the comics. So now they're getting to learn more about the Japanese side. So who knows what we'll see if they start diving into that side of the franchise.
Yeah.
'Cause there's crazy stuff over there.
So they put a little note from the publisher, since we announced this Transformers series 2 years ago, we were always headed here to an epic Autobots versus Decepticons throwdown in the Windy City. We have anticipated all the carnage, manglings, yes, and deaths along the way. Absolutely not. And there's still two more issues in this arc, so buckle up as Daniel and George's, or Jorge's or George, well, who knows? Biggest
Yes.
surprises are about to rock your world. Could be either way.
Yeah, and then so after this arc, that's
Uh-huh.
when we get the new writing and art team.
Yes, which
Yeah.
I know there are a lot of people really excited about that Mora getting involved. Was Dan
Yes.
Mora?
Yes.
Yes. He apparently he just he's fast, he's efficient, like really, he doesn't, have a lot of things to clean up, and he has a really clean style. So I told Jehu that of our our Sunbow episodes, and he was excited. He's like, "Oh my God, that is one of the best things they could have done." So I like that. I like that we're going after like top talent.
Oh,
That's
totally.
that's a really good sign.
Because it's funny because we had some really good talent
Yeah.
in the original Transformer series, but it seemed like they were always just kind of throwing whoever was available at it. They didn't
Oh,
really
totally.
care too much
Yeah. Whoever
about
who
the
was
comic.
had some time, you
But
know.
since we've had, I'd say even Dreamwave and IDW, they really like threw talent at the comic.
Yeah. Oh,
And it's good to see that tradition is still carrying through and that we're getting like even better guys. Like every iteration seems
yep.
to get better.
Oh yeah.
It's
There's
taken more seriously than I
oh
think it
by far
was
they're
previously.
investing in this book, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
A
It's
little
not just a
blurb.
toy commercial.
No, it's not. This is good storytelling. And there's a
Yeah.
little blurb about Ben Abernathy, like you said, Top Gun. Did you know that executive editor Ben Abernathy is also an ace fighter pilot? They're like, well, was until his death at the hands of Starscream. Should have been nicer to Dan and George, man. And I feel bad because I don't know if it's a Jorge Corona or is it George Corona. So I'm gonna go to George because I'm pretty white here. George Corona, what would your alt mode be? Yeah, so he's like, mine would be a hammock. There's this little the drawing of like of a face on a hammock. This goes the little onomatopoeia of transforming.
Yeah.
His face stretched between a hammock strings.
It's funny because he kind of looks like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
Kind of does. I'm just actually reminded from the Doctor Who episode where they are on the space station and there's the last human. She's just stretched across a
Oh yeah, moisturize me.
moisturize me. Yes. And then we get a little preview of the upcoming issues. G.I. Joe, what number is that? Is that 9? Yeah,
Yes.
coming up, which is cool. Looks like Cover Girl and Baroness on the cover in Paris. Void Rivals with the leader of what's his name? The big guy that gets armored up. I'm blanking
Oh,
on his name right now.
ah,
New Emperor.
Zalilak.
Yes, yes. Tleelak is he's on the cover in the armor. And then on the Transformers cover, coming August 13th, is Ultra Magnus holding up a tattered flag with the Autobot symbol on it. So good things coming.
Yeah.
A little a little extra comic in the back here. But I'm looking at the other covers also. The cover I have is the one where the I have the face looking in the window.
That's one I got. I went back to get the cover B and they didn't have it at the shop. It was gone
Cover B
already.
is cool looking.
Cover C is the one I want because I'm trying to build
Yeah.
that poster.
Good luck there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious why. So cover D is cool looking. It has a like laughing at Megatron with Optimus Prime, but he's still got the Megatron arm on him, and you see like a claw and broken the Transformers underneath them.
Yeah.
But there's cover E has RC.
Yeah, it's an RC cover.
Yeah,
And that
but
looks like that belongs in like a larger set too.
yeah,
I could be wrong, but
maybe it does. Like the smoke is made to look like RC's head and stuff.
yeah,
But yeah, we haven't seen her, have we?
not in a bit. Where is
No,
RC?
she's I don't know. I'm sure with Hot Rod showing up and Springer possibly showing up, I'm sure she'll be far. It won't be far behind.
Yeah.
So really cool
I
how
need to
this
go
all.
back and dig through and see where RC went. Somehow.
Archie, where did you go? Um,
Because I
so
thought she was going with Carly to find Magnus, but I'm not sure.
she should be somewhere like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's if you're not going back and rereading these over and over, it's easy to lose your place.
Oh, I imagine. But so yeah, the good issue and it just keeps going. There's like the hits keep on coming. I'm kind of glad to see Autobot's taken enough damage, and you see again a little bit of a respite here with the hospital. So
Yes.
we'll see how well that goes for him in the long run.
Right.
That's an interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Well, it's good to see because they said some of Optimus's goodwill is finally paying off.
Yeah, it's good to see that being something that everyone else should be learning from, and
Right.
hopefully, General Flag picks up on it as well. It's like the what's going on here, but that may take a while because military industrial complex and all that stuff. But yeah, that was a great
Yeah,
issue.
last I remember RC at all is she was going.
She was on the
Uh,
island with them.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I wonder if she's buried in there or something. We haven't
Hmm.
found out what happened to her after that.
We shall. I'm sure we'll find out soon. So
Yeah.
that is
But
an
no,
issue.
this was a good issue. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the conclusion of this arc because
Yeah.
it's
It's
getting pretty big.
that's three. Oh, well, no, two issues left in this arc, right? No, or three.
Yeah, two more.
Few more.
And I'm kind of seeing shades of what we got with Buster and the Creation Matrix and
Yeah.
Optimus from
With
the
Spike.
Marvel comics. So I wonder if there's like a little bit of play there. Yeah, with Spike being bridging the two of them,
Yeah, and I don't
and
know.
even like Sam from was it Revenge of the Fallen,
Yeah.
where he actually interfaces with the Matrix and talks to the Primes.
Yeah. I actually was I don't know where they're going to go with this obviously, but I mean, you got to remember Spike being the head of Cerebro, or well,
Yeah,
not
Cerebros and then Fort
Cerebros,
Max.
and then Fort Max. Yeah, so you got to remember that point. So I wonder if that's going to play into it at all. Like I think of Power Master Prime.
Right?
Who
Or
knows?
this could lead to headmasters eventually in
That's what I'm
Power
wondering too.
Masters. Yeah.
Maybe like the Matrix learns from studying, people, how that can work. Who knows?
Right.
We will find out.
Well, now it's certainly got a human interface with it inside with Sparkplug. So,
Yeah, and I'm sure because Sparkplug's in there, he's not gonna let anything happen to his son. So we'll
right.
see how that plays out.
And you got to wonder, is he dead or is he just like part of it like the primes are?
Yeah, kind of
Maybe
curious
we'll
about
see
that.
some more of that.
Yeah. So we'll
We
see
need
that.
more deep lore.
All the lore, baby.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here then, because we'll ramble on forever, everybody. And
Yeah,
I
we
want
could make 2 hours out of just dissecting this thing because,
there's so much going on in it.
well, that's what they do. They leave you breadcrumbs to bring you further into it.
They do. They do it really well, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone, thanks for checking us out. And please, if you wouldn't mind, I really appreciate it. We've got some new subscribers on the YouTube, and there's been a lot of activity on the audio from everyone checking it out, and I appreciate that. So if you wouldn't mind, give us a little thumbs up on YouTube and like a please 5-star rating, and just follow us, subscribe, and that means a lot. And because we're a small show trying to do what we can, a small show full of lifelong
Nerds.
nerds for Transformers, but
Love
we're
us.
we're still here and we will continue to be here. So we want you to join us. So, anyways, y'all, thanks so much for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. You want to take us out, man?
Bye.
Bye. More Than Meets These Guys, a Transformers podcast, is performed by Evan Johns, Boo of the ExcellentUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Research is done by Evan Johns, Boo of the ExcellentUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Special thanks to Hasbro, Marvel, Skybound, and the occasional extra property, which we will name at whatever time is appropriate for that episode. And without all of you, this is really not even possible. So thanks for being here, and thanks for checking us out every week. Goodbye.